Hey, all right, we back.
Yeah.
Another week.
Yes, indeed.
Whole lot of nothing. Podcast for y'all boys. Everybody been good this week?
Yes, indeed, man. Been great, Still alive.
Still alive?
Oh yeah, solid.
Solid?
Just solid, man.
Yeah, man, no complaints. It was Mother's Day yesterday. Had a good
Yeah.
time, with the moms.
Yeah.
So everything's good, man. No complaints.
Good. We all back here. So, whole lot of nothing podcast. Welcome back. We got my boy Watt over here to my left.
Yes, indeed.
We got John to my right.
Mm-hmm.
We got EJ to the far right. Yeah. Glad to be back. We back at Radio Therapy. Once again, shout out to this beautiful studio that we in, man. Got us feeling large.
Yes,
I felt
indeed.
good about last week.
Oh yeah,
Me
feel
too,
better
me too.
this week.
Feel much better this week. Absolutely. Well, so that being said, once again, we got to shout out to our sponsors to get that out the way. Indo Water, I'm leave that to you, EJ.
Yes, sir. We so basically I work for this company, Indo Brands. We have Indo Water. We have a sparkling and an alkaline water, CBD infused. Also, we got oils 300 milligrams and 1,000 milligrams. So, and also roll-on cream. So, hit your boy up for more info. Follow my IG, Indo Texas, ENDO_Texas.
Mhm.
So, yeah, hit me up.
All right, cool. And the CBD, give them a little bit more about CBD.
So CBD, it comes from the same plant as the marijuana plant, but it's the part that's non-psychoactive. So if you don't want to get high, do CBD.
All right, cool. That's Indo Water. So we definitely want to give a shout out to them, man. They definitely been showing us some love behind the scenes and on the scenes. So definitely want to do our part with that. But let's get into it. We had a eventful week. I feel like we had, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot went on.
It's going to be a
So
lot
we're
to
going
talk
to get
about
right
today.
into it.
Too much.
Yes,
man.
indeed. Hey, there's a lot of things that went on this
I
week.
know,
Yeah,
boys.
a lot of good stuff, though.
Yeah, the group chat was lit
Well,
up.
lit.
We like, hey, man, we got to get on this. We got to get on that. So we're going to get right into it. Let's just get to the playoffs yesterday. I mean, I know it was Mother's Day. Shout out to the moms. But, hey, the NBA came through.
Yeah.
Came through.
Came
Facts.
through. I'm talking about, you know me. I'm Dame Dollar all day. So I was nervous about that Denver game. Down 17.
Yeah, Dame was struggling, man.
Dame
That
was
boy-
struggling.
That boy was struggling.
But I'm going to say this. CJ McCollum is a superstar, son.
Superstar.
Don't disrespect CJ. You understand
Somebody,
me?
somebody said he wasn't elite.
Somebody said he wasn't even elite.
I did.
Hey.
Yeah, I did
I
say
mean,
that, man.
respect on it.
Hey, I said he wasn't elite. Hey, the boy proved me wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, big ups to CJ, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
big
did your
ups.
thing out there, boy.
37. Hey,
37 big ones.
Big ups, but
that block.
could you call him a superstar right now, though? I mean, he did his thing,
He-
but superstar, I think, is a title that we just throw around.
Facts.
but let me ask you this. I mean, what makes a superstar? Because I think superstar is more than just the numbers,
Yeah.
right?
It's a tier to me, like your skill level.
Okay, so you think CJ has superstar
Skill level.
tiers, skill level?
Exactly. He can go run his own team.
Well,
Yeah.
we haven't seen that.
Yeah, because
So-
he's been playing with the
Okay,
Blazers.
so we can't give him that title if, one, this is his, I guess, quote unquote, first time really showing us in the playoffs that
No,
he
he
can do
been-
something.
Been doing this.
I
Been
mean, we
doing
ain't
this.
really seen it like that yet.
Yeah, come on, EJ.
I mean, you get better. That's
Yeah, you get
that's the
better.
whole point. You get better every year.
Yeah, you
But-
get better, but that don't mean you there yet.
He's averaged the same amount of points he did last year.
But he didn't. I mean, it's tough, man. But I think superstar is another tier to where it's like, like you all world type. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
go overseas and people like, oh my goodness.
But see, you talking about fame.
I mean,
The
that's
fame-
a part of it.
fame
That's a
could-
part of it.
That
Well,
is
no,
part of
because
it,
you can
but-
be like what's your boy Mavericks Tall was on
Chris
Space
Paul.
Jam.
Porzingis?
No.
Oh,
Sean
Sean
Bradley.
Bradley.
Sean
Yeah,
Bradley
Yeah,
is not a superstar.
He was never famous, fam.
No, but
Well,
Sean
yeah, he
Bradley
was.
is famous for
Yeah, he
being
was.
trash.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Like,
it's
getting dunked on. Like you can be famous
Yeah, he
for
famous for getting
like
dunked on.
and be trash. Like it's just
I
gonna
mean,
be something.
not. I mean, but it's fame plus the talent though. Also, so it's like, yeah, CJ has the talent to do that. But like my only stripe that I had with Paul George back in the day was, he was almost there to where he showed flashes of it, but he took that next step to where he was, to where he was like, look, give me the rock,
Yeah.
and Russ had to, to defer to him, to where like, no, like PG, we gotta go through him. to win this game.
Right.
Versus now, it's like Dame is still the guy on that team. So maybe if CJ gets his own squad, then then we'll see that. But
But he's still not a superstar, fam. Like he's an all-star, most definitely, and he does not get enough respect as he should.
Yeah.
But superstar,
See-
he's a shooting guard, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what superstars are at the shooting guard position? James Harden.
You said that Klay Thompson was a superstar.
He is.
Is he?
Yes.
Nah, Klay Thompson definitely a superstar.
Come on now.
And CJ not?
I feel like how can you get $100 million and you're not a superstar?
CJ got 100
That's what I'm
million.
saying.
Yeah,
CJ got $100 million.
yeah.
The thing is, he's just not
When nobody expected it either. Like when
But
he got his 100 million, everybody was like, dang.
like
Yeah, CJ's that
because when
guy.
we was talking about it, you was arguing about Oladipo. CJ is past Oladipo.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's get that out the way.
All right.
Second part
Hey,
is,
Oladipo ain't no slouch though.
no one saying slouch, but he not.
He passed
dog.
Oladipo.
Yeah.
But my thing is with superstar, it encompasses your whole resume. Like for one, he's in the Western Conference Final.
Yeah.
Like and it's not just Dame, especially in this Denver series. I think CJ came through.
Yeah, CJ definitely was
Yeah,
a more
he
complete player this series.
I think we just get we look at Dame and all of that, but it's kind of like how Kawhi is.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi quiet as kept is I mean to me it's between him and KD for maybe best all around
there.
player
Yeah.
right now.
I throw Giannis in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Only issue with okay we could throw Giannis whatever, but I think Giannis is out of all of them is more pure athletic ability than just basketball.
Yeah, than
player.
just basketball.
But to each his own. That's a huge part. That's a huge part.
That's
It's a
not a knock on him.
That's not a knock on him.
Skilled in the
But when-
moment.
but
He
when
can't
I-
shoot.
Hey,
He
footwork
can't
crazy.
shoot.
But when I watch Kawhi, I be
Yeah.
like, what can
He is
what
calculated.
can't
He is
do?
calculated.
Like
And y'all know the recipe to why?
Don't say it. Don't say it. He don't say. He gonna say
You
Kobe.
already
He been
know.
working out with
You
Kobe.
already know. My boy Kobe.
he
working
been working
my
out
boy
with Kobe. That's why he clutch right now.
Exactly.
Man.
Boy.
If LeBron would have got some of that, hey, but that's another subject.
Yeah, but
You're
my,
just a hater.
but my point is, I say because Kawhi is just not flashy.
He's not.
Like
he's
like
not.
it's not like like
Yeah.
a James Harden.
Yeah.
It's not a Steph Curry. So
Yeah.
like even Kyrie, like we know Kyrie great.
Mhm.
He can hit you across, but he's not like as flashy as Steph. So people gonna quick say Steph's better
Yeah.
because it just looks entertaining. But
Mhm.
that's how I feel about CJ. It's not entertaining. It's not flashy. Not finna cross you. Not finna just dunk on
he
you.
might
Things like
cross
that. Now he'll get
He might
separation.
cross you.
But
Yeah, he might cross
but at the end of the day, he just gonna get you straight buckets.
Yeah.
For a coach, he's gonna
He's
be like-
productive.
he's
Yeah.
productive.
He is.
Yes.
He come through. He recognized when his moment to come in. I think that's what makes him a superstar.
Mhm.
Western I don't care who you are, man. If you get to the Western Conference Final, you making $100 million.
That's
You
big ups
scored
to them.
37
Yeah.
points in a game 7. Like
And
ain't
he-
too many non-superstars doing that.
And he hit the last 3 shots and that block.
And
That's
that
facts,
block
man.
was
That's
clutch.
Yeah.
That was
But-
baby Braun.
I will say that we have to see him do this more often now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had something to live up to now.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
He
agree.
can't fall back from that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but enough about that Portland.
Okay.
Let's get right into it. That Raptors game. I
Hey,
thought that was gonna be the boring game. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like, man, this game not gonna be that entertaining. It ain't gonna.
Yeah. It
When-
was low scoring, so that so
It was an
kinda
Eastern
to the
Conference
point,
game.
right.
It was
They
an Eastern
honestly-
Conference game.
honestly, they
That's exactly
scored
what
a
it was.
lot from the last of that third to the fourth because it was like 57-52 with like 4 minutes left in the third.
And Jimmy Butler came through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, always.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler, but Joel. I'm gonna let you. You say I say crying was okay with it.
Let's set the stage. They lose the game. So as soon as they lose, Joel starts crying. As soon as they lose.
Seconds later.
Seconds after he hit the shot, he starts crying. I'm like, okay, it's okay to make a face, you know what I mean, and here and there and be upset.
Yeah.
But fam, you out crying, and then on that walk back to the locker
Boy,
room,
lip was
Hey,
quivering.
hold
Boy.
on.
fam,
Hey, my
that
boy
lip was
hurt.
That was post whooping.
that lip was hurt.
That was post whooping.
hey, that lip was yes sir, post whooping.
Whooping.
Can't catch your breath. Hey, face, fam.
Straight
this-
up, I give you
my-
something to cry
and I
about.
said, I texted the group and I said, Joel is childish for crying
He
like
is,
this,
he is.
and like he just lost the finals, fam. I'm like, if you maybe Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah.
but second round cry, no sir, fam. It's not valid. And you, Alonzo Young, said that he respected it because he showed emotion.
Showed emotion, yeah, I respect it.
I mean, there's
I
ways to
ain't
show
gonna lie. That's kind of hard to get that shot hit on you.
Still,
Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
but
and it
to-
was a good
It was
contest.
on him. It was
Yeah,
on
on
him.
him.
Yes, exactly. And this is my thing. To talk smack like Joel
Yeah.
Embiid talks
Yeah, he
and then
sarcastic.
cry like a baby is beyond me.
But that's emotion both ways. When I'm saying he emotional, like he want to win to where he talk to noise, and he want to win when it hurt when he lose. Now, I'll say when I go back and look at the tape, I went back. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. The one part that caught my eye is why when you lose, and you crying. I don't have no issue with that. But I'm not resting my head on the shoulders
Oh my God!
of who I lost to. His head was resting on Marcus Saul.
They over there treating the man like a little
Marcus
baby
Saul
or
like,
something.
"Will somebody get this joke up off me?"
yeah,
Like he
we
would
just
rest
won,
his
man. Get
head,
off
just
me.
crying, just like I'm trying to celebrate, and you got your head on my shoulders, like no.
Like, get up on me. I don't care.
we
Like,
do-
we just won.
We do forget, Joel is young. He's still young.
Yeah, I mean, he's young, man, but
But I mean, yeah, he a little over. He went a little.
But I like
overboard
the
with all
emotion.
that.
Like for me, like it showed me, okay, these superstars, people be like, man, they getting the money, like they don't care.
Mhm.
Like players do, like
Yeah,
believe it or not, when it hurt when you lose.
so livelihood.
Like when you like that, like people don't understand what all you go through. And I said Joel, after all the injuries,
Mhm.
the ups and downs he's put into this game, and I feel like he's the face of the Sixers now.
Mhm.
I think it hurts.
I can
But
see it.
my question I wanted to ask really about it was, you think he was crying because he lost to the Raptors? Because I feel like you think he would have cried if he lost to Golden State. Like I don't think he thought they was actually gonna go all the way with it.
I think he did,
Yeah.
bro. Like I think he actually thought that. I
could
think
go
he
all the
knew
way.
they had the potential to go to the
To the
finals.
finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got
but
the
I'm
pieces.
saying, but not to be Golden State. Like, he knew he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
getting a ring this year.
Yeah.
I
I
assume.
Maybe
though. You
not.
can't,
You
you
know
can't
what
say
I
mean?
that,
What
that
team?
he did.
I mean,
they got a squad.
those
they
guys,
got a
those guys have to think that way. Like
Who-
we gonna win.
yeah.
but-
Hold on, who is that? Who is they?
Damn, they got a squad.
They
How
got
many
a squad.
superstars do they have?
They got Jimbo, Embiid.
Embiid.
One.
Jim. I'm gonna say Jim is not no superstar.
I mean,
They had
he-
one
at
superstar
one point in his
and,
career,
like,
he was
three
considered.
all-stars.
No, Embiid is a superstar.
Right.
Jim is not, to me, an all-star.
Oh,
Jimmy
Whoa.
Butler.
Come on, Zo.
Hey, well, you-
That's
I don't know
Inconsistent.
about-
We're talking about inconsistent.
No,
No.
Jimmy
he's,
not an
he's,
all-star.
he has like 20 points and he ain't get that many touches.
But
this
he'll
year.
get ghosts when you.
No,
Jimmy,
I
he's
mean,
not. He's
nah.
the one that shows up.
Yeah.
exactly.
Jimmy
In the
Butler
clutch, he
is
shows
the
up.
new Joe Johnson.
That's a reach. I mean, because
Joe was
That's a fair
hooping.
Joe could.
That's a
Joe
fair
could
comparison,
hoop, but I'll say Jimbo got more dog in him to where
Yeah,
like, he
exactly.
gonna get his team up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we finna win this game.
He ain't afraid to call nobody out.
He's
Right.
the same as Joe Johnson to me.
Joe Johnson
I
was
see
quiet.
Joe
Joe
Johnson.
Johnson was stealing money.
Joe Johnson was quiet.
Low
He
key.
was good enough.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's stealing money too. He's really like your third. He's a good third.
Yeah.
He's like a Hayward.
No,
he a good
Oh, you
He is too
disrespecting
option. You
that man.
disrespectful.
No, Jim is not that dude. Jim, wherever Jim go, they don't win like that.
No, they be winning.
Nah, they be
He just don't have the support
Right.
to support his attitude, his winning attitude.
So that means that has the game changed then to where like you got dudes that'll call you out and be like, look, like y'all better hoop, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna call you out or you ain't gonna get on this court. And so do you think that the players are getting more soft to where it's like, nah, man, let me do my thing, or
yeah.
you know, nah, back off, whatever. To where Jimmy's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Look, I finna get in you real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Test you, see,
Yeah,
see,
test you.
see if
You
you know how to
talking
handle adversity.
As far as teammate wise,
Yeah, that's how Kobe was. That's
Yeah,
when people
but,
say,
But hold on. Don't before you get to that statement, because I knew somebody was gonna say that. That's
You
how
already
Kobe
know it's gonna
was.
be-
yeah, 'cause,
Fam.
that's my guy.
Is Jimmy Butler Kobe? You're not like only
They
certain
got his
players.
mentality.
But you know, only certain players can come at you certain way. I don't care about your mentality,
Yeah, I
dog.
feel
You're not
you.
that
I
dude.
feel
Like
you,
if
yeah.
LeBron come at me, I'd be like, okay.
yeah.
Jimmy Butler come at me, like, fam, who is you? You need to step up and come.
Nah, you know what? That's why he
Jimmy
be-
Butler ain't never won you no game.
Stop.
Nah, he's won. Some
Yes, he
games.
has,
He's won
bro.
some
That's
games.
disrespectful though because
Remember
Jimmy
he,
has proved himself, honestly.
Remember
Yeah.
back in
I
06
think
when
he
he was with
remember he took that Celtics team when he's with the Bulls for 7 games and they ain't had nobody.
What year was that?
Like a few years ago.
Bro,
Right.
Jimmy is
And
a
then he
hooper.
went to the
Yeah, he a
Timberwolves,
dog.
was trash. They was trash. Cats off.
Mhm.
He can't take what Jimmy Butler was doing.
Dog. no, Jimmy Butler talk that noise, but he don't come out there. You don't feel like, oh, Jimmy Butler finna come take over this game and win us this game.
Oh,
He don't do
There's
it.
not many that really do that though.
No,
But-
but Jimmy Butler has shown that.
Yeah,
Like, he's definitely shown.
he can
that.
take over a game.
I feel you though.
But he's not that player. He's
yeah,
not
he-
that player in the locker room to be like, okay, Kobe. There's few players that can do that to
Yeah.
try you like that. Like your
Yeah.
Jordan, your Kobe.
So you saying
your
he don't have
LeBrons.
the talent to do that?
Well, maybe
He don't have the resume.
Yeah, but maybe he's not.
Yeah, I feel you. On
I
that.
don't.
He ain't even been to the finals.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's so much calling people out, but he's more of a motivator. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
But where has it worked?
bro, it low key worked
This series.
until
The
the last
no,
game?
it ain't worked at all. Man. It ain't, like first off,
I mean, it kind of did, bro.
no,
yes,
right.
it did.
it didn't help
fam.
Ben Simmons.
Jimmy Butler was the most consistent player in this series.
Yeah.
Because
Had Jimmy Butler, I feel like Jimmy Butler is the reason why Ben Simmons is not balling like he should have. In the
Maybe.
playoffs.
yeah, because
That's not how
Jimmy be having the ball in his hands too, though.
Yeah, and Jimmy, that mentality I don't think works for Ben.
But Ben does that to himself too.
Yeah,
so
he
I
got to
would
work
say
on his game.
He got to work on that.
Yeah, I think he does too, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like you can tell that chemistry when Jimmy came changed. I didn't see as much like the Sixers used to beat you as a team. Like, they was a problem as a
Yeah,
team.
I feel you on that.
When Jimmy got there, it was kind of like that team chemistry wasn't the same. It didn't look the same.
Yeah, I said this yesterday. They got too much over there. They got Tobias Harris,
They got
Jimmy
Tobias.
Butler, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. Like,
I mean, on
Bro,
paper it looks real.
yeah,
nice.
that's nice.
To
but
me,
I mean,
that's not that
there's
bad.
too many
fam.
ball dominant people over there.
I mean, Tobias, like, he didn't really have a drop off. Honestly, I mean, his point total went down, but as far as like his efficiency,
Yeah,
that didn't really
yeah.
fluctuate.
But he's a player that should get more touches because he's so efficient, and he gonna get fewer touches because he playing with four other dudes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But staying on I guess, where y'all want to go with this? Y'all want to go? We can go OBJ. We can go Ayesha.
Let's go OBJ first.
Yeah, let's
man.
go OBJ
All right.
because
Yeah, let's go out. Let's go OBJ and hold tight on old Ayesha for real quick.
yeah, we gonna
Okay.
say the best for last, man.
All right,
Let's say
OBJ.
no,
So
Ayesha.
you was feeling some type of way. Why?
Yeah. So hold on. Give him the background on.
So
the,
all right. So
Met
OBJ.
Gala.
So is the Met Gala. For people who don't know about the Met Gala, New York.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fundraiser. Okay. Fundraiser for I believe like museum, something like that.
Mhm.
It's very expensive, very exclusive to get in. So it's one of those things. But one of the things that Met Gala likes to do for the fundraiser is they have themes. And so this one, I think the theme was called like camp, which means, I mean, don't misquote me,
Mm-hmm.
but it means over the top, extraordinary, and a part of that in there is also flamboyant. So
What else?
when I say flamboyant,
What else, son?
let me pull the mic up to me. Flamboyant,
Go
yeah.
ahead now.
So gay.
Gay.
All right.
All
So,
right,
but that's
go
the
ahead.
theme though. Extra flamboyant. So it's not just. I don't want to make it. It was just everybody was dressing gay. It's a lot of things, but extra flamboyant, gay, over the top. So before
Doing
we
the
get
most.
to, we'll talk about other like Katy Perry. I said she wore a chandelier
Mhm.
when she walked in. I think she changed it to like a hamburger outfit. It was some other rich dude that came in and he took kind of the flamboyant route. He had an outfit. He had like 6 men carry him in.
Brother.
Oh yeah. It was you talking
Nah,
about?
he wasn't a brother.
I'm saying
We
it
talking
was
about
a
soul brother.
man.
Oh,
You
yeah,
talking
he was
about
a
Billy
man.
Porter?
Oh, okay.
You talking about Billy Porter?
I don't know his name. I mean,
6 men.
yeah, he had like 6 men.
And the
carry him.
gold thing.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
gold
yeah.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's the Met
All
Gala.
over
though.
Twitter.
Yeah. That's the Met Gala. So that's kind of what it was. It was extra, it was over the top.
Yeah.
Kanye was there. Frank Ocean. Kanye wore like a Dickies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kanye was extra regular.
Like, he
Yeah, I
was-
saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was a good move for
Wasn't
him.
Kim
Yes.
drip like a waterfall or something?
Something, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
She
everybody.
had something.
They didn't
fancy
definitely
on,
weren't
man.
matching. So
But
Yeah.
anyway,
So
Oh.
get to OBJ.
so Odell,
Odell.
I don't know if it was connected or if it was a
it
vest.
was oh hell.
no, I saw it. I saw the pictures today. I made.
It was
was
connected.
separate.
Oh, it was separate. So it's like a vest. He had a vest up top with the sleeves cut off.
It was a tux.
tuxedo
With a tux
vest.
with the sleeves, like a vest tux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shorts too.
And then he had
With no
no,
shorts,
with no shorts, cuz.
Oh, he ain't no shorts.
No sir.
Yes, he did.
A kilt.
Kilt.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looked like a skirt,
A knee-high kilt.
Yeah.
Knee high.
Big skirt.
like like what they wore.
The Scottish
Ah,
people.
Yeah,
Scottish,
Scottish folks. Yeah, and
Brave.
a lot of people had a lot of different opinions about this. Me personally, I didn't think it was tight.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
You know,
he had like platform boots on.
yep.
He had on like a cap, like a hat, like a cap. I think he had on like a hat on his head. Like it was.
Something.
Yeah,
I
my
was.
man.
But
My
I'm not
thing.
surprised.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not surprised. OBJ over the past few years has been known for kind of showing more of a feminine side
Mm-hmm.
to himself. So
That's what we really getting at.
you know,
But
I'm not surprised.
but about the dancing, just because he dances or what?
The hot tub,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, hot tub.
that.
the hot tub,
That-
Hot tub was
I saw
bad.
that today.
sexual healing. That's what was playing
Yeah,
in the hot
that
tub.
was-
6 dudes.
Yeah,
I was
that
talking to
was
some
bad.
boys about that.
Then he was also on the
That's
yacht.
funny.
The yacht. Let's not forget
Yeah,
he was on the
yacht
yacht.
with- yeah.
All homies
Everybody had
with the
shirts
fishnet
on.
shirt.
Yeah.
And then at Drake house dancing in the backyard.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's-
spent the night over Drake's house at a slumber party, something for 2 weeks.
And they was dancing, they was
Nah,
dancing
Drake
the
with
thug. Young thug.
Yeah. And then he
That
walked,
nigga
he
walked
walked
Yeah.
up.
So there's some,
He hit that
there's
walk
some
up.
evidence.
There was
Yeah.
another video where he was, he was walking like real flamboyant.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but I was like, really, man?
He got
Oh,
something
then
going
the what was that at the
What?
post game? When doing he was just staring. They had the video. He was staring.
He was
at
smiling
old-
and stuff.
Yeah, smiling at old
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
I ain't seen
remember
that one,
I
man.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
there's plenty of
Plenty of
They're
evidence.
building a
Yeah.
catalog on this man, but it's the Met Gala. So I will say this: so most obviously outfits, things like that. People, we know they say rumor is the people that design these outfits are typically the one that purchases the tickets for these celebrities.
oh, okay.
So that's how they get in. So that they don't actually pay for it, but the people that actually, that's how you kind of get in.
Mhm.
Of course, you probably get paid something to wear,
Mhm.
you know, support. You know what I mean? OBJ, we know, influence. He tries to be fashion, but I ain't really with his fashion. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, my thing was, I
So you
just.
not getting paid to wear it? That's what I wanted to ask.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you ain't wearing no. It's a cute.
Who,
It ain't a
me?
skirt.
No,
It's a
sir.
cute.
Nah,
I'm not
fam.
wearing it,
Nah,
fam.
fam.
Nah, there's
But
plenty
you,
of
but
designers
you wouldn't
trying
even
to
try
paint
me like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they chose OBJ because he's kind of known for doing some quote unquote gay stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it. Mhm.
Like, so for me, I feel like they kind of putting him in a bad light. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he cares or if he's just like trying to promote this image to where people just do what you want or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just think maybe he should, reconsider when he's getting a lot of these different
And
offers and things like that. But
All money ain't good money.
Then him
All
getting
money ain't
emotional
good
on the
money.
sideline and stuff too, like
Absolutely.
having tantrums. Like,
yeah, he been doing that though. But I ain't even mad at that. I'm just saying, use your influence in a different way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't.
What?
I mean, in my opinion,
I'm
you
gonna
know?
say because he may want to use his platform to show, hey, don't care about what people think
right,
about you.
exactly, and that's what
Do what makes you feel good,
right,
yeah.
and then you can't be mad at that.
right.
I do say when I look at it, it just don't look good.
Just,
It did.
It's a lot of
for me, it look-
speculation, man.
Well,
A lot of
Odell,
speculation around
It's,
the guy.
to me, I mean, I'm not going to do that because then that sounds like shaming. Even if he is, so what, right? So what? I mean, at this point, I think enough people assume to where.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't even, to be honest, I don't even think he is. But I don't know. But to each his own. My
Yeah.
thing is, it just looks like it don't look good when a male cries for attention.
yeah,
That's more my. It's just like it's another thing. Like, how can we talk about Odell?
Yeah.
It's always Odell wants something to be talked about, and he'll as much as you try to shy away, it's just everything gotta be about Odell.
Mhm.
I'm like, dog, you can't just be like Kanye
Relax,
next to him in
yeah.
a dicky suit or something.
exactly, man. I'm like,
You don't wear a
just
skirt.
chill.
Big skirt.
And so that's what, like, that's always been one of my number one, like, just guys that just need the attention or need the affirmation of other, like, people. Like,
People.
look,
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah,
Like,
look at
say
me.
I look nice, or even if you're not even talking good stuff about them. That's the era we in, trolling.
Yeah.
Trolling is where we at now.
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
Like, and so we are kind of in that era, like right before then. But these young kids are just like, no, that's how you get paid. You got to troll. Like, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
You keep your name
Stay relevant.
and stay relevant.
like
And
you
it's
said,
and
yeah,
it's
attention.
yeah, but it's working for
Mhm.
some people. Then it get to the extreme of Tekashi.
Yeah, that's that social media bug, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That urge. Yeah. And that's why I say to brush on it real quickly, we've been having a conversation about like Instagram. And when we was talking about how
Taking away
Instagram is trying to
likes.
roll away, taking away where you can see your followers and take away your likes. And when they take that away, how is that going to work for people like that need that kind of publicity,
Mm-hmm.
that's trying to troll and things like that? It's going to really damper on them. I saw one, call it Instagram model. It's crazy. That's even like, is that a career? Can you put
Yes,
that on your
absolutely.
resume?
Now it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Now it is.
Resume, Instagram model.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Mm.
Nigga sponsor.
Social media
booking
personality.
info in bio.
Social media personality. They
Yes,
got,
sir.
wow. I didn't even know they had titles.
Oh,
for
that's
this.
that's a real title.
I'm gonna update my
I'm
resume.
just saying that's what instead of Instagram
Yeah,
model,
Instagram
you know,
model,
that
yeah.
they'll say, you know, I'm just a social media personality or something like that.
But you know that's
an
what-
influencer, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a real thing, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, and people get paid off of that. But
Your resume say like followers, amount of likes.
gain this amount of followers and made this amount of people go to buy this certain product and
Mm.
things of that nature. So,
Mm.
you know, it's a real
Sheesh.
thing, you know.
Sheesh.
But
That's
like
what
if
the world's
Instagram
come to.
went down, a lot of people be in trouble. dog.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. This Instagram model was like, if they push that, like she's out. She's not doing like she's trying to create that wave of like, if let's fight against it. Like, so I think we're gonna see a war against the social media versus the people that actually delegate it. Because I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna be real iffy on that end. But I saw that, and that's what I thought about Odell. Like the attention. I'm like, what's gonna happen when Instagram do this rollout and dudes can't see their likes and their followers?
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah, it's
people.
gonna be a
people
Then you gotta really love
Yeah.
yourself,
yeah, reinvent yourself.
You gotta
Let's
really-
Reinvent
right? You're gonna
yourself.
force you to
Yeah.
love yourself.
Yeah, you gotta love yourself.
There was
you
a-
know?
I read this one article. It was a doctor. He was just saying how social media is the new cancer, like to people's health. You know, just like we talking about.
Mental health.
Yeah,
Oh,
mentally. Yeah,
Which
like,
is so hard because it's made so many people a lot of money.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so it's hard to really combat.
Well, I mean, so you could probably see some kickback from the companies too, though, because they do make a lot of money from social media also,
Yeah.
Facts.
from
Yeah.
these personalities.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just
Of
from-
course.
You know, and so it's not gonna be an easy battle, basically.
But they starting it. I mean, I'm just saying, people be aware. Like, they starting it, they trying it out. It may get to that point, it may not. But keep that in mind. You better have a backup plan.
Oh yeah.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, you better
Better
have
have a backup plan.
for real.
I think we close to the 30-minute mark. Ayesha Curry, fellas. This the one that you guys was begging for.
This is what you guys have been waiting for.
We
Yeah.
hate that we had to
Get
get
some
it
opinions on
this
it.
late, but I think we let some things. It's died down a little bit. You feel
Oh yeah,
like?
It's died
Nah,
down,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but
but
it's-
don't toss nobody about it.
it's still
They gonna
buzzing.
blow
like-
up.
Man, so who want to give the background and rundown? Who want to give the
Okay, so
Yes,
basically,
sir. Go ahead, John.
now basically, she was on Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith
Right.
and family, and I forget the topic, but apparently,
It was about dating a superstar. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay.
how does it feel to date someone who's always getting attention,
Everybody's-
basically? You know what I mean?
Okay. And so apparently that brought up her bringing out her inner feelings to where she felt that she wasn't getting enough male attention outside
well,
of her husband.
let's use the term she said. Insecurities.
Insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Insecurities about getting enough male attention from being married and then having 3 kids. And so, you know, that insecurity I think was met with from the other ladies like, nah, you tripping. You know, and so that's kind of the background behind it. And so, you know, I don't want to just push her feelings to the side, because if she has those feelings, she has those feelings. You can't really
Yeah.
change that. But she tripping.
So she's so what she said was basically that she had an insecurity because first of all, Steph, her husband, you know, Steph Curry is always getting these looks from all these different women. He's getting all this different attention, and they don't care that she's there. You know what I mean? He gets it regardless, right? And you know, she said she doesn't get that, you know, and she, you know, she doesn't get that, so she feels like, and she has an insecurity because she doesn't get the male attention, right? Because they respect her relationship and they respect Steph.
And also, she did a question if she's attractive.
Right.
So I think that was a large part that she feel attractive.
Yeah. So basically, she was trying to say, you know, she didn't feel as pretty or whatever, you know, after she had 3 kids, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what's wrong with her? You know,
Yeah.
why
So
am I not getting the same?
like she thought something was wrong with her, right? So my thing was, I wasn't really, you know, for her to say that is not like wrong. You know what I mean? Like I spoke to 1,000 women about this, and you know, a lot of them agree with her on what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? As far as needing or wanting somebody outside of the relationship to validate the fact that they are beautiful. Outside of their significant other or spouse. You know what I'm saying? And at first, and to me that's a problem, you know, in itself. But that's not even the biggest problem that I was trying to address. You know what I mean? Or that I was upset with. So, and this is all assumptions. We don't know if she spoke with him. We don't know anything. You know, this is all just assumptions. So, I was more so disappointed at the fact that she said it publicly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to shame her feelings or discredit her feelings, you know, but for her to say that publicly, I just don't think that she thought about how that would make Steph look. You know what I'm saying? Just in the public light. Or feel, right? Yeah. And when I said that to a lot of women, they said, well, it wasn't for Steph. It wasn't for Steph. It was for the women out there that feeling like that. And I'm like, okay, but that's cool. I said that's cool. But the fact that she said it, she didn't think about none of the men out there that's looking at Steph like, damn, dog. Damn, dog, you women out here tripping, dog. Woman out here want another person to look at her.
But in her defense.
Go ahead, yeah.
Little background. Red Table Topics is a more therapeutic, open up, give me a real, let's get emotional. So that is what that platform is for.
Right.
Okay, so it's not like she went on ESPN, you know what I mean? She ain't go on First Take and talk to Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but
that's different.
It's Ayesha Curry. It's still gonna get out.
I understand that, but there's the platform does make a difference in where you say it at.
I don't think so.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think so either.
I don't think the platform has anything to do with it. That does not matter.
No, I feel you though, but it's just like, really?
Well, it does to me because for me, you're taking away of what you got to understand what that platform is for. Like that platform is for that.
Yeah.
To open up, let's get deeper into your emotion. Let's open up. Let's share. We're here for you, sister. You know what I mean? Like it's that. So that's what that platform is for. But I'm with you on. I don't want to sound like I don't agree. I'm with you on saying it on that. On that, saying it just
on that
there.
Platform. On that platform.
No, I know what you're saying. Though, but like,
yeah,
I know what you're saying. But it's just like. It's just the fact that it sound like you bashed your own husband on TV.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Did she bash him?
Yeah. Steph ain't holding it down, basically. That's what she said.
But it depends on whose vantage point you're looking at.
Exactly.
From, right?
Yeah.
So I would say I was going back and forth. I'm like, okay. And they said, well, it wasn't for Steph or it wasn't for the men or whatever. It was more so for the women that have gone through some of the same things that she's going through, right? And I say, okay, well, why? To me, it just seems like she didn't take the necessary precautions to make sure her husband stayed in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But what did she? Okay, so you got to expound on that. Cause what did she say really that made Steph look any kind of bad? Cause she just said that he superstar
right.
and he got woman after.
Right.
That don't make him look bad.
Yeah, but she said that, you know, she didn't get the male attention that she wanted, you know, to validate her.
Nah, wait a minute. Now we adding words into it. She didn't say she wasn't getting the male attention that validated. She said, I don't have that. And that brings in insecurities on this, if you like when you start throwing in words of what she said, like.
But that's what okay, if you say, you can say that. Okay. I mean, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She doesn't have men saying that she looks good, you know what I mean, which brings in insecurity.
Yeah, but having an insecurity doesn't necessarily always mean that you are seeking validation from others. Because you can have insecurity about something.
But that's what she is, though.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
And she's seen that Steph actually, he don't pay that stuff no attention.
That we know.
But she said
that's what she. I mean, she said that, right?
Yeah, I mean, she said Steph's perfect, but that's not the point, though.
No, I know that's what I'm saying.
Is that he gets it, you know what I mean, and she doesn't. And this, like I said, I don't think she took the necessary precaution to keep Steph in a positive light. And what I mean by that is, all she had to say was, I spoke to my husband about this. That's it. Or I spoke to Steph about this, and I have this insecurity, like, blase.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Good. You know what I'm saying? But when you go on there and say,
where you really coming from?
Yeah, when you go on there and say something and don't credit your husband at all, then it's like, damn.
Yeah, it was more so like she
you know
talked to him
after
after the fact.
Yeah.
Like after we getting all the attention.
And I'm pretty sure
don't
Steph
know
like
that.
that.
And
You
that's
really
the
feel
thing.
that?
Not because Steph had a post after the fact and said, you know, I appreciate your feelings and stuff.
That's
and
PR.
No, I'm
Facts. That's definitely
No, that
PR.
is, but
that was after the fact though.
Well, that's PR.
it wasn't PR for her to go on there and say that. Like, she just, you know,
Listen,
Steph had to do that, so he wouldn't look as bad.
It is very toxic of us as men. Because I mean, you saying like what? Now you trying to say what she should have said and what she could say.
You
like
trying to be the most liked on the podcast.
No, I mean, first off, I want to make my stance clear. I don't think that, for me personally, I don't think, okay, that's the way we need to do it or how we need to talk or whatever like that. You don't need to put that out there about everything needs to be put out there. I'm with you guys on that. But you break it down as far as like she didn't consider how Steph would feel and she should have showed him a positive light. Like, look, man, if she's upset about something or she's not getting something, I don't know too many women going. Oh well, women are you kind of help you out.
But that's why you talk to your spouse.
We don't know if she didn't. We're just assuming all this. We're making assumptions.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because clearly they are good. They still good. Like, she ain't going nowhere. Okay, she's just expressing her insecurity.
Yeah, she definitely.
Now, let's go back to my phrase and saying, it ain't about how you feel.
Right.
It's about how you respond to how you feel.
Right.
Is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should be upset that she feels that way, and I don't think you said that either. You like that's your insecurity. That's your insecurity.
Right.
And I think that would make it like same thing. We were today the superstar celebrity female, and all of these guys are throwing themselves at them and blase. It could possibly we haven't been in those shoes, so we're all speaking from someone that's not in those shoes.
Okay, but then when this is what I told him. If you was famous, reverse the roles.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? If I go on there and say, you know, I just ain't getting enough looks from the ladies. You know what I mean? Or
man.
But a lot of ladies was like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
really?
And it kind of makes sense because they say, well, you don't have 3 kids or you, and I'm saying, okay, but what if I did? You know what I mean? Like, what if, and no. They were saying that men don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like, men don't feel like they're never not getting checked out by a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, regardless of if you're in a relationship or not, like, it's always women checking for you. You know what I'm saying? Which I was like, that's not true.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe with some men, but like, it's some brothers out here that ain't getting checked for like that. That. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little insecure.
Yeah.
But I think what she gets and the pressure is, I think because she's with Steph Curry's her husband, right? And we see the Curry family every time. They like the perfect wholesome family.
Right.
Steph Curry, man, this joker here getting rings, best shooter all time, going to the finals all day. He going to church. He got Bible verses on his shoes. It's just like
highest salary.
No, it's just
in
like
NBA
no. What
history.
can these jokers not do? Now, little brother going to the Western Conference Finals. It's just like really like it's just like so they have that Ayesha Curry. She got the cooking going on.
Yeah.
She got her business going on. It's just like the Currys are just like they like the NBA Obamas. Just like man, they are go-to family, right? Go-to relationship.
Right.
And so now that we got this, y'all not that perfect. She want some guys.
Somebody else.
She's
She
human.
wants more attention. Yeah.
She wants attention. Like, if we jump on that, like that's just crazy for her to say because she's human. I just think, are we blowing out of proportion? Really, like really, are we really blowing out of proportion? Like, did she say anything just that detrimental and bad? Like, how could you? Ain't nobody still finna try to holler at her. It's Steph. You're not finna take her from Steph. Who take her from Steph?
And I'm not going to lie. She getting attention. She just ain't getting the kind she want.
Boy, she's getting mad attention.
Exactly.
That's why quit lying.
Then quit lying.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She getting mad attention, though.
You
Dog.
Ayesha Curry, just like he's
Yesterday,
Stephen Curry.
Fam.
Yeah, but she's not global. Like people don't. If you don't watch NBA, do you know who Ayesha Curry is?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about if
I think
a lot of women. Yeah, a
She
lot of
walking
women.
around.
The women.
The women
That's
do.
that's who was in the defense. I'm talking about the women. It's a
But
lot of
the
women.
women,
that,
I'm talking about the men. That's how it's a lot of guys that don't watch sports or basketball. And if Ayesha Curry walked around, they would not know that she was Steph Curry's wife.
They still try to holler.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they would still try to holler at her.
That's why she lying.
Yeah.
And
She
then I'm
definitely
saying,
lying.
I'm saying she lying on that.
And
first
she
off,
did that to get attention.
boy, then you got 6 million followers on Instagram.
Come on,
Boy,
you telling me?
come on,
Till
fam.
ain't nobody.
Holly.
Ain't nobody putting hard eyes
Ain't
under them
nobody putting
pics.
hard out of- you know what I'm saying?
Dog,
Kiss
you
your
shooting
face.
that? But who? But
Nobody in the
also,
DMs.
though, but if it's Steph Curry wife, you're not finna even take that shot. Why would I put myself to that rejection? I know
Boy,
you're not
don't-
finna.
because ain't nothing to lose. That's
Exactly.
why.
Ain't nothing to lose.
Man, you gotta understand.
Dog.
Dog, I scrolled through the pictures yesterday, dog, and tried to see if it was some brothers on the pictures like
on there.
and putting hard eyes. It was plenty. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
Come on now.
And then after the fact, people joking. They taking snapshots. Hey, big head.
yeah.
DMing her and stuff.
Yeah.
So she did that for more attention.
Yeah,
She just wanted
that's
more
what
attention.
I said. I just said, all that could have been avoided, man.
Yeah.
How though?
She didn't think it through. She
But,
didn't think
dog,
all that through.
all she had to do was address her husband in the initial statement.
Should have said, me and my husband have discussed this.
If she said,
But
me
ladies,
and my husband have discussed this,
This
boom.
is something that ladies gonna have to,
Then most ladies would have been like, yeah, girl, I
But
feel
she's
you.
speaking for
But
the women out there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she didn't care about how the brothers would perceive
But there's
stuff.
women out there that feel that way. It's what she in the bigger picture is there's women that's out there that dating celebrities, superstars, men too. So I'm not even gonna even make it a straight gender based because
Mhm.
men too that are with these celebrities and superstars, and it's difficult. Now my part that I don't feel no sorry for is like, look, you signed up for this.
You signed up
Yeah.
for this,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Now, I given you could say you didn't choose who you love, but you knew superstar. You seen how that Joker was shooting in that gym. That Joker wasn't missing.
Fam.
You knew how nice that Joker jump shot was at Davis, and you was like, hey,
That's
Boy,
my
like,
baby.
that's
she
apparently
pulled
they
up.
he
Like,
got
they've
a
been
shot
dating
on
since
him.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
my baby.
And then hold on. Another tweet. A tweet, people was going back and looking for stuff
Yeah.
after she said this. It was a tweet that came out and said, like she was at the gas station pumping gas. I'm not checking for nobody. I'm married. Thank you.
Feelings
Aisha,
can
you
change.
contradicting yourself, Aisha.
Then you coming out talking about you need some attention, dog.
Your opinion can change. You can feel different one day from the
That's
next, can't you?
beyond
Hey,
me,
why
man.
we so hard on her?
I mean,
Because she embarrassed my dude.
Nah, men
in
just
my
desperate for a
eyes.
win. We desperate for a win. We
You
need a
don't
win
say that
right
Bro.
stuff.
Right.
My man trying to get another ship.
Bro.
Now he got that's something else he
Now
got to
it's
think
something
about.
you
So
gotta
she
do
got
at
to
the
put her
crib.
feelings aside so we can get
Yes.
Man, he got to go to the house and deal
Or
with
talk
that.
about
But
it.
if I'm
or
gonna be a
talk about it-
distraction,
Or talk about it at home.
He
Don't
like,
go
look,
on no
he like,
Jada-
look, I ain't
don't go
trying
on
to
the
talk
show.
about this right now.
Yeah.
He's saying you want a championship or you want this relationship. What ship you want?
both.
You better
Both.
take both.
I
That's
can't
another.
wait.
That's another stipend. This
That's
man
why he
finna
put
get.
out that tweet. Hey, all good at home, fellas.
Yeah,
We
and
straight.
then he put that tweet out, and then the girl, everybody want to repost it and stuff, talking about, ooh, what a girl. He probably checked her behind.
Boy, I know
in
he
private.
did. You know
Steph?
he did.
Yes.
You think
Come on.
Steph checked her?
Yes.
He don't,
Yes,
he don't
fam.
strike me as that.
You
type.
know,
I
you
mean,
ain't
but
think he
you
talked
don't
to
know
the-
how Steph is in
I don't
private.
know how Steph
Well,
is.
Steph
You ain't
Somebody
think
said-
you ain't
I
think
mean,
he
I
talked
look
to the
like a
pops
fool.
and the bros? You didn't think he talked to the pops and the bros?
I feel like
they
Steph-
hey son.
Son.
Hey, son,
Nah.
hey, you gonna handle up on that, son?
Well, I told my daddy that. He said, "What?"
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Dog.
Nah, Steph tell me like, Mom, can you just go talk to her
Yeah,
really
Mom,
quick?
can you handle that?
I feel like
gotta
he
go
said to
the
Mom.
gym.
Mom went and talked to her.
Fam.
Nah, even you know what I'm saying, on the show, even mom was like, nah, you tripping. What, like,
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
talking
no,
about?
yeah.
So
She
of
said
course
just because
behind-
you're just in
Yeah,
love
she
with
said-
him, you don't see it.
She said, "You're not
She gotta
looking.
clean- she
You're
gotta
not
clean it up.
looking."
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not
Say,
looking.
I
I
told
said,
my mom.
Mom probably pulled her aside before we even got to Steph.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey,
Now you,
I mean, let me holler at you backstage.
Straight
You
up.
finna put
Nah.
my boy out there.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
he ain't
God.
holding it down.
That's what I said. And I said, "Moms, you better ride." First off, with me, it ain't even getting that far.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's just me. We ain't even gotta go there.
Walking on the line, son.
Yeah, I know it.
Gun line, boss.
But these are the facts.
Tell 'em about the gun line.
It ain't getting that far with me. You understand? You ain't going on last
Tell
the
'em about the
live
gun line,
television
boss.
talking about. You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, tell him about the gun line. All right.
good love, boss.
All right, so I mean, look, that was a good win for the men though out there. Even though women fought hard for it, they fought hard.
They
for
fought
it.
hard. It's always a battle.
You fall hard.
They
boy.
didn't care. They
Fought
were around. Well,
hard.
maybe it's Steph's fault that he wasn't.
But the memes was funny
He
though.
out here
The
worried about the
memes
players.
were
Memes was
very
hilarious.
Man, say
They
that.
mean out here.
That statement they put out, I thought that was. Did y'all think that was real?
Oh man, about the sex life.
Yeah.
That was.
That's childish.
When
That's
I read,
childish.
yeah, they put out a
That's
statement.
too far.
And that was bad.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was like, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
If you do that, the marriage is over.
Yeah, that's
What? Like why?
we
Why,
saw-
yeah, like why put that business?
You
out
know
there?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. So even then, so we'll move on from that. Going to the last part of it, just wanted to speak on. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit more of a darker topic. Would be the I can't remember the name. Say my life. The little girl,
Maleah Davis.
Maleah Davis
Mm-hmm.
situation. First off, I mean, did everybody y'all know about it?
Yeah,
Y'all know
go
what
go
good-
ahead and do the background because I don't.
I mean, yeah, my pops told me about it yesterday, but I don't. I just kind of.
Yeah, I know some. I mean, to be honest, it was so depressing. I tried not to get too deep into it because I mean, it's dark. It's really messed up. As far as Maleah Davis, I believe she's like 4 or 5 year old little girl. Do I know? And then you could correct me if I'm wrong. Was she special? I don't know what's the proper term.
Special needs.
Special needs.
needs.
Special needs. So she's a special needs little girl. And her stepdad, I don't know if they were married. Her stepdad or the guy that her mother was dating at the time was basically she's missing. Allegedly, people are assuming that she's dead because of things they found. The other day, I think it was maybe yesterday, they found it. They found a vehicle. They said that canines. They found a vehicle. Canine smelled decomposed
body.
Like
toxic. Like I don't know if it was a body because they didn't really say body. They said decomposed aroma.
smell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they found. And they found it because the car was reported stolen, is what the guy said as far as where they was. I'm doing a horrible job of explaining this. As far as cause she was kidnapped, they couldn't find it. He said the car was stolen, and then they found the car in a parking lot because the canine smelled the decomposed body. And then there was video footage of him going to the hospital, getting dropped off in that same car that he said that was stolen. It was like going to the emergency now with him and his son.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, in that apartment, there's a video of him going into their apartment with the little girl, and he comes out with like a laundry basket and a trash bag. Right, but no little
So
girl.
he walked in with the girl, didn't come back out.
Didn't come back out, but he came out with a laundry bag,
Mhm.
laundry basket and a trash bag. Also, in there they found blood.
Mm.
You know,
Her blood in the apartment. I think she had prior, as far as being like sexually abused. Like so, he had been like sexually abusing her. I think beating her. And this is a special needs little girl, let alone on top of that. So he's in custody, $1 million bond. I mean, he going through it all right now, rightfully so. But it's real bad, messed up. The family is still saying, we think she's still alive.
So they haven't found her yet.
They haven't found her, or they have.
It's dark, man.
And they haven't really said that she's, they haven't really said that that she's dead or anything like that. I will say, I mean, definitely want to send prayers to their family. I know that's hard.
Yeah,
For
that's
You
tough.
talk about on a Mother's Day,
Yeah.
you can't find your little girl. The other part of that is what strike me, and I don't know why. Once again, you kind of I go to as far as if anything police background because of your father. When they said canines smell decomposed aroma, I don't know if that was just kind of like a good media term to figure out what's going on. Because I don't know canines to smell decomposed aromas, let alone a vehicle.
Are they trained to do that?
I've never heard of that.
I had no
thought
idea,
they.
man. But
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
assume they are trained to smell a dead body. You know what I mean? That's decomposing.
But there was no body in that. I mean, poor there was no body in the.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was another body. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't her. You know what I mean? Or who knows? But they're definitely trained to do that type of stuff. I don't know if they have. Like I don't know how they tell what the dog smell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm sure they're trained to, or maybe they give them a specific smell to go find.
Like hound. Like okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then they come back with it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if they bark or whatever, and then they found that smell, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, that one was new to me, but I definitely wanted to shed light on it as far as the topic. And then what led me to the question I had as far as on the relationship note to finish this off is you're dating someone, right? We'll go both scenarios. So first is you're dating someone, you have a kid. From a guy standpoint or a lady standpoint, how long do you wait, or when do you decide that your person you're dating can watch your kid or be with your kid by themselves without you there?
I mean, I think for me, personally it would have to be some type of like signal that we're gonna be, I guess, life partners, so to speak. To where it's like, okay, this isn't some fling. This isn't, we've been dating for 3 months, so I still don't know. I think it's more so, like this is like, we're in love, and and we're actually moving towards, marriage type stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think, everybody's time frame is different,
right.
but so I can't say like, oh yeah, you should wait a year or this and that. I just think, you should wait till you have that type of, I guess, interaction with that person where you feel like it's gonna be, like the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to, definitely make it known that they was together for quite some time. I mean, I think they were saying like he was abusive to the mother, things like that. Like she was staying through it all. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm pretty sure, or I think they said she was kind of aware of certain things. And we know people stay in bad relationship for a lot of different things.
Right.
Not just because I don't like when people be like, oh, they crazy to stay in there. I mean, sometimes people stay to save their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't know why people stay. So I feel like that's insensitive. But how could you be with someone like that?
Yeah.
People threaten their lives. Like, if you leave me, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And if they someone that hit you and already put their hands on you, it's probably hard to not believe that they may go that far. But I do want to kind of background check. I don't know as far as everyone. Has anyone dated someone that had a kid?
Not to that extent.
Yeah. To where I'm starting
Yeah,
watching
to that
it.
extent. What you ever thinking about it, man?
No, I don't think I
okay.
ever dated nobody with no kids.
Yeah.
I've, talked to some to where, we went out on some dates,
Okay.
but not to where like we was, boyfriend and girlfriend and nothing like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never get that far. So I'll say no.
But nah, yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. Neither.
Okay, I just want to make sure this is background because I know.
Yeah.
Definitely talk to
Well,
somebody
hey.
though, with kids.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause, well, 'cause y'all are at that age where when you're dating, they may have a kid. So I mean, I think it's a real
Couple
topic
of them joints.
that people don't
Yeah.
really.
Hey,
that
couple
people
of
don't
them
think
jokes.
about.
Couple of them joints as a kid.
But yeah, real topic that people don't really think about going into a relationship as far as the kid. Like vice versa, even if it's a lady with, if I have a son or daughter, and you talk to someone, or even if I'm dating someone that has a kid, even if they be like, what they're like, hey, I'm gonna run up to the store real quick. Can you watch Man?
man.
Can you watch Man for me real quick? You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like that's where it starts. I'm finna run up there and watch Man. What do you say? I mean,
Well,
Let's walk with you.
that's tough. I mean, but it's more so irresponsible of the mother, like, or just too trusting. You know what I mean? It also depends on how long you.
Yeah, man.
But as a guy, would you put yourself in that situation? What if that little kid be like, "Mama, he touched me"?
No,
Like,
I
oh, I
wouldn't.
didn't know
I
that.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she say I'm finna run to the store watch Man Man, I'm gonna say no. You take Man Man with you, or we can come with you, like, because you don't want to be in that exactly like you just said. It's tough to put yourself in that position. You know what I mean? Where
'Cause they will make up some stuff. The
Right, and
kids
then
will
running to the
make up-
store, that don't. Sometimes that could be a couple hours.
Man, exactly.
Well, you don't know what she doing.
Right.
Where she going?
Or, she got, I
you
don't have a
babysitting to go
babysitter
see
right now.
Another cat.
Yeah.
See that?
That's wild.
She ain't got no baby. Look,
She ain't got no
I'll
babysitter.
help you
I gotta
find
go to
one.
work.
I'll help you find
Yeah.
one.
Or she could be using that time to go, like you said, go do what she need to do because she been with Man Man all day.
Man, come watch Man Man real quick. Let me pull up.
Like, hey man, I thought you said you was going to the store. Oh, I had to run down the street and all the
Yeah,
kind.
I had to go to the bank real quick.
No, I was just curious when I thought about that. I was like, man, I don't know if that was her like a boyfriend or they was her, like her husband, and but it just made me think of like, man, you gotta really watch, man, who you leave your kids with.
Yeah.
And sad thing is, sometimes it's your own family too. So
Yeah, that's the tough part about it. Like 9 times out of 10, it be your own people. So that's just a bad deal, man.
yeah, but hopefully the best. I mean, I don't want to count them out yet. Hopefully, I haven't checked see if there's any updates today on it. Hopefully, hopefully she's still out there. My theory was if she is still out there, whoever dropped him off or whomever dropped him off at that hospital is probably the one that still has the little girl kidnapped. Something. I don't think he would just have to know if he left a car in a parking lot decomposed. So I don't know, but I don't even want to go that deep. Hopefully,
That's
yeah.
correct, 'cause that ain't no
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
definitely,
trash.
definitely pray for them. But looks like we did another one. We got another podcast. That was good potting.
That
What
was.
you think, guys? Yeah, man.
It wasn't bad, man.
Man,
You know,
Good
I'm all
topics.
right with it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna make sure we get the Instagram page going, man. We have been. It's hard getting 5. We don't even have Mill here again. It's hard getting 5 guys in the same spot,
Yeah.
same time, man. So we got a lot of stuff going on.
Shout out to Mil Lotto.
Mill Lotto, yeah. Shout out to you. We're gonna try to get this thing going for you guys, man. Give us comments, man. Everyone that's watching the live, that watched the videos, man, give us comments, man. You can give us topics, questions. We'll try to respond. We'll try to shout you out. Anything we can do there. Once again, shout out to Indo Water, man. We really appreciate you guys for what you guys are doing, believing in your boys, sponsoring us. And then radiotherapy, shout out, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing that we got going on here. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Facts.
Definitely, Terry, shout out to you, man. Go check out Radiotherapy. He's doing his podcast. He has his radio shows, man.
Triple
So-
shouts.
So, so we out here trying to do it, man. So if you don't do it for us, do it for the black community.
Yeah.
Ain't that what everybody use? Yeah, do it for black people. Follow black businesses. We trying to be
Yeah.
young
Trying to do
black
something
men.
positive in it.
That's,
Tune
what you go,
in,
that's the
man.
go-to for black people. Man, I'm black business, man.
Yeah.
Support.
I support.
Is it good? It's black.
Okay, I got you.
No,
Nah,
for
for real
real.
though.
Yeah. Leave comments, man. We're going to have more stuff coming your way, man. YouTube, man. We are streaming everywhere. You can probably find us now at this point. I know we're on Spotify. I think Apple is going on Apple Podcasts, getting on
Google
there.
Podcast.
Google Podcasts. Some of the other ones we don't even never heard of, but we there, man. So till we see y'all again, hey, we out.